All right, now it's time to get into Impact March 29th, 2010.
TNA. Oh, hell yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at what was going on in the wrestling world at the time. Not too much. 2010 is surprisingly not a super exciting year, but there was a couple things going on. At least it's stuff that I think you guys would be interested in enough. From The Observer from March 22nd, 2010, in TNA News, funny story of the week is TNA had all of its wrestlers go on Twitter to tell people to make sure to DVR Impact. Essentially, they're admitting that they can't get people to watch the show instead of Raw, the way it came across. The only one with a clue was Kevin Nash, who told people to DVR Raw and watch Impact Live, which is fucking genius. I don't know why they wouldn't tell people that as well.
That's hilarious. Wow.
Smart fucking guy. Also, this I didn't realize. I think we talked about this maybe during one of the last SGHs, but Andy Douglas announced his retirement after losing to longtime partner Chase Stevens. No, not Tony.
I was like, why'd you say my name?
It's Andy Douglas. Andy Douglas.
Is that like a related dude?
Tony, well, it's another one of the long lineage of Douglas. It's like Shane.
That's the new Chronic.
2023
Chronic.
Well, he lost to Chase Stevens in a cage match, and then he retired. I feel like we were trying to figure out what he was up to, but his final match was against Naturals partner Chase Stevens. Which
Cool.
That's cute. Yeah. Figure 4 Weekly from March 24th, 2010.
TNA sucks. Bad. Bad week.
Shockingly, I didn't actually see any of that from him around this time.
wow,
Maybe he was
really?
desensitized because probably Raw and TNA, he was probably just having a bad fucking time.
March 29, 2010 Raw was probably the most legendarily bad show of all time.
We should probably look at it, though. I want to take a look to see what was on it.
No, I don't need to. It's bad.
Dragon Gate USA sent out an email this week saying if anyone was having buyer's remorse about going to ROH over Dragon Gate for WrestleMania weekend, you could bring your ROH tickets to the door and turn it into a $20 off coupon for seats to Dragon Gate USA.
Oh, wow. Damn.
I didn't know they were doing shit like that. That's pretty fucking gnarly. Tony, you'll probably like this one. There was a funny incident in California this weekend when 4 local wrestlers, all wearing luchador costumes, went to a mall to promote a show, and people freaked out thinking they were masked robbers attempting a bank heist and called the cops. 7 squad cars pulled up, and cops got out with guns drawn and dogs barking before discovering what was actually going on.
That's awesome.
It reminds me of the dude the other week in the Cal costume running into houses with his car.
Tiny?
Yeah, Tiny. Remember his name? Oh my god,
Yes,
that's tremendous.
Tiny.
From The Observer from March 29th, 2010. So James had sent me a clip of Jersey All Pro the other day, and I wanted to bring this up because these are the shows that Jersey All Pro was putting on at the time. Jersey All Pro has a show on 5/22 in Rahway, New Jersey. Jushin Liger versus Teddy Hart was announced. They also ran Samoa Joe. In March, they ran Samoa Joe over Kazuchika Okada in a match where Joe got a crazy reaction. Also, Generation Me beat Teddy Hart and Jack Evans. Jersey All Pro had a crazy, crazy fucking roster. I feel like Jersey All Pro never gets brought up. Like, everyone talks about, CZW, PWG. Not that Jersey All Pro had like a crazy rockin' house or anything, but I feel like they were pretty influential.
Did they run as
the time.
much as them?
They ran monthly, yeah.
Yeah, but like ROH was running
sure, but
4
at least,
times a month sometimes.
CZW was only doing once a month too, and I think PWG also, right? So like,
yeah, but CZW also had like
the deathmatch shit.
Crazy history of like crazy
Sure,
shit.
yeah,
PWG didn't get hot until 3 years later.
They were also
probably
on the other side of the fucking country too.
Yeah,
so.
and when PWG was coming up too, like there was nothing on the West Coast.
No,
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, I mean, there's very minute reasons. I think especially
I can see why. Yeah,
during that period. But yeah, you're right. And like we watched that clip, and like it's just crazy looking back on. They had it all figured out with the camera work and everything too, like zooming in on the bumps and all that shit.
And they were around for a long fucking time too. I think they stopped running in like 16 maybe 20. I feel like it was a while before they stopped running shows.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And TNA News, Awesome Kong was released this past week. She had asked for and gotten several minor pay raises since she got there. She was asking for another 15% pay increase, and her timing of doing so wasn't the best because she had just attacked Bubba the Love Sponge. This time they turned her down, and she got a release.
I forgot about that.
Dude, Tony, I can never forget about that, ever.
Dude, I would have given her an insane pay increase for that.
If Jarrett and Dixie were still at top here and it wasn't fucking Hogan, Bischoff, and Dixie, it would have been way different.
Yeah,
First off, Bubba the
right.
Love Sponge probably wouldn't have fucking been there.
He shockingly was, James. So much so that we'll talk about him tonight, sadly.
Yeah.
The Bubba Army.
From the Observer, April 5th, 2010, in TNA News, Foley apologized for the forearm that smashed Bubba the Love Sponge's nose on March 21st, which I guess explains why he was looking at how he did on the show.
That
Foley
does not explain that. And nothing ever will.
I know some people will claim I hit him on purpose because of the Awesome Kong incident, but that is not the case. I spoke to Bubba the day after the deal and told him how I felt about it, and there had been a chance to discuss it on Bubba's show and write about it on the TNA website. So as far as I'm concerned, there was no problem. In WWE news, JTG was the winner of the annual THQ video game tournament that is held WrestleMania week. The tournament saw JTG beat Shad Gaspard, Jimmy Wang Yang, Hornswoggle, and Kofi Kingston. Video game playing has apparently declined because getting 16 people in this year's tournament was a struggle, so they had to use Ricky Steamboat, Dusty Rhodes, and Sergeant Slaughter in the tournament. Steamboat hit Jimmy Yang with a chop after losing to him. Meltzer writes JTG played as Randy Orton, which explains him beating Kingston in the finals. And Howard Finkel did play-by-play. When one of the wrestlers played as Jeff Hardy, Finkel would not mention his name and only mention him as JH. I'm assuming this was SmackDown vs. Raw 2009?
Yeah, it probably
Would've
makes
been out
sense.
at this time? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't... Did they never film any of these? They were doing video game tournaments at WrestleMania and just
They call it
never...
annual. Was this an annual thing? I don't remember.
It says
this
annual, yeah,
tournament.
yeah.
It was
I don't
offline
remember.
Yeah.
challenge.
Offline only. Never filmed, never recorded, just wrote about.
And last thing here from the Figure 4 Weekly from April 7, 2010, in TNA News, TNA sent out a deal offering 8 reasons to watch Impact tonight. Of course, they sent this out on Thursday when Impact wasn't airing.
Oh, really? But Dixie's a PR mastermind. Hello?
Tune in tonight for Impact. Well, there you go. That is it. Now it's time to talk about some Impact Wrestling now.
All right, time to get into Impact. Cold open number 1.
Oh, my.
TNA.
Crazy 5-finger death punch cold open here.
This is awesome. Just walk away.
Walk away.
This is like a Twitter ship video between Jarrett and McFoley.
Dude, they're not even 3 months into Hogan and Bischoff being here, and Bischoff's already shaving his head for angles on TV.
That's awesome.
He's
yeah.
in it for the long haul, baby.
So Jarrett and Foley both fucked up Bischoff here.
Yes,
Jarrett
they
hit
did.
Bischoff with a guitar, and Foley shaved Bischoff's head bald. And Bischoff is pissed, so he says, you two are going to face each other, and whoever loses is fired, and the winner is going to be my bitch. Just walk away.
Dude, so Bischoff shaves his head for Foley, who is leaving the company?
He's out of here.
Okay.
And he tried to take out Bubba the Love Sponge on his way out.
Yeah, I wish he was seated.
This whole angle is crazy though, because it was like a big power struggle, right? With Jarrett being the old owner, Foley being the commissioner.
Right.
and then
Well, at
Hogan
first,
and
Tony, they
Bischoff.
weren't going to do that. They were just going to say Jeff Jarrett is a bitch and a loser.
Well, I
And
think
they-
they do after this
And this
angle,
company
right?
sucks.
Yeah. I feel like when they first came in, Tony, you're like, "Wow, fuck you, cheer for Jeff Jarrett. He's a bum. Look at this guy." Remember,
Yeah,
Tony?
man.
They had him in the trailer and shit, and he was like, "You're not allowed in the show" and shit like that.
Oh yeah, they
yeah.
we reviewed that, right?
Yeah, we reviewed one of those
I was
episodes.
gonna say I don't. Yeah, that's right.
And yeah, they had him in the trailer, and they brought him up on the Tron, and people were chanting for him, and they're like, "Why are you chanting?"
This guy was a bitch. in
This
WCW.
guy only
Come
got you
on
so
now.
far, brother. You know, we're here to take you the rest of the way. Yeah, don't forget
This
that.
playpen ring.
Never forget. V for Vigilante is this episode's name.
Yes. Why?
Huh? Why?
Because he's here.
Who? Who's here?
We are Black Machismo's here.
Oh,
Dig it.
yeah.
Vigilante machismo.
Well, cold open number 2 is here. Jeff Jarrett is talking to Hogan in his office. This is earlier in the day before
yeah, dude.
Hogan goes to New York.
Yeah, Jarrett says, you don't gotta apologize. You know, this was Eric. He understands that.
You do have to
Bischoff and-
apologize. You called me a bum when you first came in here, man.
No, that's
Say
fine. I don't
sorry
mind
to
that.
me now.
That's okay. It's no big
Or
deal.
I
Don't
will
worry,
go to
dude.
Japan and I will fucking hit you with a guitar and make you bleed.
Don't worry, dude. I forgot all about that, brother.
No, I didn't.
Hogan says, I gotta go to New York, dude. I got big business for TNA. What does the big business end up being? Is there big business that comes out of this? I don't remember a
No,
New
there's
York
no big
TNA
business.
thing in
Did
2010.
they run a show in New York? Maybe.
Not in 2010, right?
I don't know. Did they run?
I remember the big taping later on, which was awesome, by the way, and they put Dixie through a table.
He was going to go try to buy stock in Sentinels.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yes, sir.
Well, Hogan does apologize for Eric here. He says, Eric's so passionate, brother. His business and personal get real mixed up sometimes, and that's why we make a good team, dude. And when I saw you handle Eric, brother, and how you were a pro, I got a great amount of respect for you, dude. This is unreal, brother. The new start should be tonight with you. And if you go in that ring and kick AJ Styles' butt, you will be number one contender after lockdown. And Jarrett says, word, I got you, bro. He says, I got you, bro.
Proving ground match.
Yeah. AJ and Jarrett's a pretty fucking big match, too, at least for TNA fans.
That's like a pay-per-view quality pay-per-view match, right? Yeah.
Jarrett runs into Black Machismo, who is at the door coming in to talk to Hogan about tonight.
I guess I knew that everyone like sold it, but Hogan saying it was macho.
I thought the way that they presented him here was very well done. I actually liked it a lot. Sadly, they decide to not do this so much anymore, and then end up firing him before he's 30, and then also Petey Williams, and I will fucking never forget that shit ever.
I'm pretty sure Daniels is gone at this point too. He's back in ROH.
Sure, you know, had to take
TV
that
title run.
he was just Daniels, and he had to take that loss to Sean Morley. I'll never forget that shit. I'll never forget.
Don't bring that up.
I'll never fucking forget that shit.
It's hard to forget, Tony. It's hard to fucking
Don't bring it up.
man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, sorry, man. I have to, and I need to.
Black Machismo says, word travels fast, so you're not going to be here for the show. Well, I got an idea. I was thinking, oh yeah. How about I pull one in for you? One half of the Mega Power's filling in for the other half. And Hogan says, well, Mach, it feels right, brother. He says, if you need to do the whirly twirly or the elbow drop, brother, I can't think of anybody I'd rather have take my place than the Madness himself. So how about a Mega Power handshake to seal the deal, brother? And then they do the Mega Powers handshake.
Yeah, they do the fucking gimmick handshake with the. I was like, that's awesome. So tonight we have Tara versus Daffney, and Jarrett and Styles.
Daffney versus Tara is also the first ever Knockouts Title first blood match.
I hope there's a lot of blood in that one.
There's got to be, right? There's got to be.
Has to set the stage, right, for this gimmick, right?
I mean, there's got to be more blood in that one than the Jarrett Styles match, for sure.
Yeah, some would think. I guess we'll see.
Yes, I'm sure.
The first fucking person that appears on this show in this arena is Bubba the Love Sponge.
No.
Dude, the fucking Wolfpack theme hits, and I'm like, oh, here comes the fucking band, okay. And then fucking Bubba the Love Sponge in big ass black jacket, black glasses, black undershirt, black bands.
I know it's hot in there, man.
Hell yeah, man.
I know it's hot.
The shittiest fitting jacket of all time, and then Six Pac, Nash, and Hall are all in Bubba Army shirts. I'm like, God,
you guys, fuck
God
all of you.
Damn it!
Fuck you.
Obviously, everyone in the Impact Zone has heard about the Awesome Kong shit at this point. Huge fire Bubba chants are in this arena,
like
going off crazy.
when they see him, fire Bubba.
Oh, and Bubba has like a Band-Aid on his nose from fully fucking nailing him, I guess.
He almost looks like a cartoon, like Band-Aid, but
he looks like a bitch, Tony.
Yeah, he does.
So
he is a bitch. He doesn't just look like one. He's the biggest bitch I've ever seen.
In the whole wide world.
So it's the band Bubba Army Town Hall up here
Fuck
first.
You for saying Bubba Army.
It's
Go
the band Bubba Army, all right? Now, too sweet me to that, brother. So Bubba the Love fucking Sponge starts his promo with his back turned to the hard cam. And as he's saying this, bro, dude, Tony,
I hate this so much.
Dude, Tony, it hurt my feelings too. Bubba the Love Sponge had his back turned to the hard cam, and he's calling the people and the wrestlers and the fans marks as his
pathetic sheep marks is what he said.
As his back is turned.
He says, I can't hear you. After he said fire Bubba. Fuck.
By the way, when they all came out together, I couldn't believe how quiet the crowd was. Like, you got Hall, Nash, and Six Pac here, and it's like dead silent because they see Bubba the fucking Love Sponge.
It gets even quieter somehow later on in the Pope's match. I don't know how. It got like record.
Yeah, it's so weird.
In the arena. We'll talk about that later. But Bubba the Love Sponge is out here calling the fans marks with his back to the camera. Scott Hall taps him on the shoulder and says, "Hey, face hard cam." And so he turns. He does. He taps on his shoulder and says, "Face the hard cam." And he turns around. He looks at the hard cam. So as I was saying, marks. Bro, come on. Get this guy out of here.
Come on. You want to be me? National radio show. Work for Howard Stern part-time.
Part-time employee of Howard Stern.
He also says,
I'm the whack pack.
he says less the physical attributes. You want to be me.
Yeah, what? I don't even need this job. But if I'm going to work here, this is the kind of people I'm hanging out with. No disrespect to Christy. No disrespect to Christy Hemme or Jeremy Boresh. Never heard her name before.
Jeremy Boresh's name out your fucking mouth.
You guys have no business interviewing legends like these fellas, and I'll do it from this point forward.
Thank you, Foley.
Period.
Thank you, Foley.
Yeah, the thank you, Foley, for fucking smash. Now I understand why the thank you, Foley chant, because they fucking smashed his face in.
That's so crazy. Like, you know, it's easy to sit here and talk about Hogan and his influence and Bischoff's influence on the show and all that,
sure.
the people they employed and the people they had on the show and shit like that. But like, this is like the most egregious. This is insane. This is like the craziest. This is a real view of a human being that got hired.
This is nepotism crazy.
Purely because he is friends with Hulk Hogan. That is literally it. He's not like a worker. He doesn't have any value name-wise that has anything to do with the wrestling business.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm mistaken, but I really don't think Bubba the Love Sponge was like fucking bringing in the ratings for TNA by being on here. Like, you know, he always had Hogan on the show, and it probably didn't do much for the show.
Crazy. Yeah, look, it's aged like milk.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, the Bubba's just aged like milk.
He said,
also,
Bubba says there's...
Just real quick. Everyone, I feel like, on this show is slurring their speech crazy.
Okay, dude. It gets... Yes. Dude, when Nash
This is one of those weeks, brother.
It's everyone. It's everyone. You're right.
Yeah.
I legit wrote... I wrote it down, so I'll tell you exactly what I thought about it. Bubba says there's this little sawed-off bulldog sumbitch in the back.
He did not want to say bulldog.
No, he did not.
Yeah.
Vince Young, Eric Evans... I heard Mr. Nash with like a word or five about this bulldog of a man. He won't stop doing the bulldog thing. Nash gets the mic, and Nash is very sleepy. Nash is very sleepy here.
So is everybody else.
It's a good week, bro. Thank you this week,
brother.
Nash says, first off, his name's Eric Young. It's immediately jabroni.
Yeah. How
about you put some respect on his name?
How about you shut the fuck up?
His name's Eric Young, and I like him a lot.
That's my friend.
Actually. So these guys wanted to come out and gloat, and I wasn't cool with that because Eric Young and I had become friends. And Eric, I know you're in the back, and I'd like you to come out, and I'd like to offer you an apology from Big Sexy. He says from Big Sexy.
From Big Sexy.
So Eric Young comes out, and he's in a TNA Lockdown shirt, and
no music at all.
No music. Yeah, he just kind of stumbles on the stage. You're right, Tony. And Nash says, Eric, you know, I know what we did to you was wrong, and you trusted me, but, you know, you and I are friends, but what I did was business and not personal. And I talked to my buddies, and we decided if anyone's going to join the band, it's definitely you. So Eric Young offered to join the band from Sleepy Kevin Nash. I don't know. He might not have been all there. He might have been a little inebriated or so. He said, what do you say? We throw one up, and he do the Wolfpack sign, and you join us, you join the band, and he does the Wolfpack fingers, and Eric Young does it, and he looks down at his hand, and he's going to give him Wolfpack fingers, but the crowd's chanting, don't sell out! And then Eric Young throws a punch, and he's fucking starting to fuck up all the members of the band. He hits Nash and Hall on 6, and he turns around and big goozles Bubba the Love Sponge in his big jacket.
He went for the cheap pop. That's the easiest way right here.
Yeah. He fucking shoves him in the corner, and then they all fucking start jumping him. And Nash says, big mistake! Big mistake! And that's
yell it. So
it sets up X-Pac to hit him with a devastating shotgun leg drop to put him down.
Nash gives EY a punch with the mic in his other hand, and he goes,
What do you think about that, huh? What do you think about
that, huh? You had a chance.
He straight moans in the mic. This is so crazy. This man's off one right now. This is nice.
Well, finally, RVD and Jeff Hardy run to the ring. I don't know if you call it running, but they get to the ring.
Jeff Hardy has a thong on his head.
Dude,
is anyone
what
watching?
is
Is anyone
that?
see this? Is anyone see this?
Yeah,
Anyone heard about
he's
this?
got underwear on his
He took
fucking
the arm
head.
sleeve and put it on his head.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was
That's what it looks
ripped
like.
underwear.
when is Victory Road 2010?
It's
Later
gotta
in the
be
year.
soon.
It feels. I don't know. I feel like it's later. It's a little later.
Let's see.
It's
Victory
like
Road
August
2010.
or September.
July.
Because it's July.
All right. Yeah. I hear you. So Hardy. Yeah. You can just look at him here. I mean,
Is 2010 where it happens, or is it 2011?
oh, is it 2011?
It might be 2011.
Oh, you're right, because 2010 is the 10-10-10.
That's right. Yes. So he hasn't turned yet.
Wow. Well, he's also
Yeah,
slurring his speech here tonight.
Yeah. So he's definitely in the condition to do that here. I'm 100%.
Yeah, you could have tricked me and told me it was Victory Road 2010. I would have believed you.
I legit wrote, what the fuck is Jeff wearing on his head? His underwear.
Got a thong on his head. Crazy.
So Jeff, they
Jeff
come make you
grabs
say,
the mic. He says, "I'm in Hong Kong. I got a honey bun."
he definitely fucking thought he was. Dude, Bubba the Love Sponge, as RVD and Jeff come out here, instead of like going off to the side, like leaving from the other side of the ring, he tries to powder by going directly towards the ramp where RVD and Jeff are, so they have to like pretend to not beat the shit out of him as he goes in. This guy fucking can't do anything right.
No way.
It's one of those weeks in the impact zone. You know what I mean? It's one of those weeks.
There's something in the air or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's some in the air, Tony.
There's something in the
Too many
fucking
roller coaster
bloodstream.
rides or something.
Yeah. Blue Man Group kind of seeping in there.
Jeff says, "Yo guys, we're ready to do this 6-man match right now."
This is so
really
sleepy.
sleepy.
He's
There's
worse.
the match right here.
He's
They can
worse
do the
than
match right
Nash, man. No, he's worse than Nash with the
No, it
speech
was
slurring.
probably just some jet lag, boys. That's probably all it was.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, just a little bit of jet lag.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Jeff
Hulk
says,
ride fucked them
you know,
up.
since you guys think you're the main event, then we'll make it the main event tonight.
It already was the main event. It already was.
Okay. So Jeff said we're ready to do this now. And
Just do the match now then.
No, we're gonna make it the main event.
It already was the main event.
Well, in honor of lockdown, it's gonna be a steel cage match. Come on with it.
Why do they get to make it a
with
steel cage match?
Dude, not AJ, but RVD.
Yeah.
RVD, like, tapped him on the shoulder, so you cage match. He's, oh, yeah, in honor of lockdown. Yeah.
Rest in peace. Lockdown.
Dude, not only does he just randomly say, "Come on with it,"
Come on with it.
he grabs the mic and modest to the top.
His song is playing, and he's come on now, everybody, you know the words.
At the top.
At the
Still
top.
karaoke.
Dude, he gets on the top rope, modest, past the top.
Dude, it's showing.
Stop.
It's showing the band on the ramp. Modest to the top.
Come on with it.
Come on with it. Modest at the top.
Past the top.
At the top and to the top. Jeff Hardy is crazy.
Jeff Hardy's sleepy with underwear on his head, modest to the top.
Turn that shit up. Turn that up.
God damn, man. Oh, man. Him telling him that he wants to do the match right now and said, you know what, well, you make it the main event that it already is.
Dude, this is the
crazy.
most unhinged, ridiculous fucking intro to a show ever. Like,
It's unbelievable.
this is so. They let like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys go out there slurring words crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you, main event tonight.
His name's Eric Young.
RVD somehow is the only one that's
The most
like
sober guy.
He's not.
Whoa. Tell him the cage match, dude.
Scott Hall and RVD are the most sober guys on this show. What the fuck? What the fuck?
RVD turns around, modest to the top.
Oh, okay, there it goes.
Yeah.
Van Diminator.
I like that, yeah.
They start
Modest.
battling.
Dude, RVD does come out later singing a song. It's not to a mic.
It's a good song, man. It's one of my favorite intros ever.
Yeah, Tony Khan should have bought the rights to it.
Dude, yeah, I agree. I ain't trying to hear Pantera. I'm trying to hear Band Assassinator.
Van Cushionator.
So we get a Shop TNA commercial with Lacey Von Erich.
Hell yeah, I'm Wrestlelicious.
And we get another Shop TNA commercial with Daffney.
Yeah, man, I'm going crazy. Fucking buy Shop TNA shit. We got
Voices in my head are
hundreds of
telling me to
items
go to shoptna.com.
Hell yeah, man. You can go in there and get a laser engraved Jeff Jarrett guitar as well as Hernandez bandana.
The voices in my head are saying modest at the top.
Creatures!
Come on with it. This man got his short to work completely blitzed every fucking time. Just having
when
fun.
you're over, you're over, brother.
Yeah, he's backstage painting and shit. He's like, yeah, just do the promo now.
Pictures for Shannon Moore.
Just cut the promo now. Just turn it on.
Let me borrow your underwear. I got something for it. Modest.
Turn heel. What's that? So we start out the night here. First match of the evening. Doug Williams, who is the X Division champion, teams up with Brian Kendrick to take on Shannon Moore and Kazarian.
Yeah, hell
Serotonin.
yeah. So he's normal.
Kazarian's
Kazarian's going through a phase here where he's wanted to wear the tiniest trunks he could fucking get ever.
Yeah, well, Kaz is in the best shape of his life right here. Other than the
does
time
look
he was in
fucking
that
good.
one movie we watched.
Yeah, he did look good there. At Destination X, Doug Williams sent a message to Shannon Moore and the other X Division high flyers by rubbing lipstick all over Shannon Moore's face.
Yeah, that's right.
By the way, Shannon Moore already painted his face with black eyeliner or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
So
it was really not, but this was red lipstick.
So
Tony.
Douglas
This is even
Williams
worse.
putting eyeliner. All right.
I like Doug Williams' look here.
Yeah,
I do
him
like
too.
Doug Williams. I thought he was cool.
I did get a little PTSD when I heard the British Invasion
Okay,
song
dude.
and
Okay,
Tron
yeah,
play.
I agree. I'm with you on that. The British Invasion shit, I'm the
I said,
same
no.
way. But I like Doug Williams' look right here, and I think he would have been way
Yes.
better off as a singles guy.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, obviously he was X Division champ, but I don't really remember the run, so
Yeah,
maybe it
sure.
wasn't that great. Taz says, book a dilly gaff. I saw it. I got one, brother.
He has one. That's crazy.
Okay. And there was a 4-way ladder match at Destination X with, I think it was Daniels and Kazarian and maybe Shannon Moore. No, Shannon Moore wasn't in there. The other guys were in it. The one thing I took away from the recap, though, is they had a ladder bridge between the apron and the barricade, and Daniels did a split-legged moonsault to the floor on top of it. That was insane looking. Yeah.
He didn't even
crazy.
win, and he's not here anymore.
He's not, and he's gone. He's ROH fucking TV champion now or something.
Wow.
So, yeah, we get into this matchup here, and boy, they fuck around for a long time and do nothing.
Did we tell people this is on Monday? This is a Monday show?
Yeah, it's against Raw.
Okay, yes. This is going on, yeah. So, because they're saying during this, Impact's going to be at a special time next week on Monday, 8 p.m. So this started at 9 p.m. on Monday against Raw. It's
Against
the same
Raw.
Head to head.
Right. Yes, exactly. And they did that for a few months, I think?
You know what's funny? It didn't last that long at all, did it?
No, it was like they did it and they were like, whew.
Fuck.
yeah. But you're right, dude. This match is super nothing for a while.
Yeah, you're right.
They don't really do much. And the crowd is just doing weed jokes at Kendrick the whole match.
Yeah.
Because they're saying, smoke him up, Kendrick, smoke him up. Roll him up, Kendrick, roll him up. They're just doing Kendrick fucking chants. My favorite part of the match was a tag team move between Kazarian and Shannon Moore, where they decided that they were going to try to end Brian Kendrick's career.
And they almost succeeded.
They fucking do a double team German suplex wheel kick combo where Brian Kendrick lands directly on top of his fucking head.
TNA.
It was
TNA.
nuts, dude. It was nuts. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
And then they ran out of time. Somebody yelled Hizo, and Shannon Moore hit a blockbuster on Kendrick and won.
Dude, he hit a blockbuster that Doug Williams pulled Kendrick into. Like,
Yeah, they fucking ran out of time. They said, shit, we
Yeah.
gotta get out of here. I hear you.
Doug Williams didn't want to take it, so he pulled Kendrick in, and he got hit with a neck breaker, and Shannon Moore gets the win. And then Shannon Moore takes out black lipstick because Doug Williams did that to him, and he goes to rub it on Kendrick's face, but it breaks, so he has to pick up the lipstick pieces off the mat and then rub it on his face. He drew X's on his face.
Oh, not
That's
the
one of the parts
X's.
of the book of Dilly Gaff. That's like chapter 4. He rubbed black lipstick on his face.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that is chapter 4. You should ask Taz. He would know a lot about that.
He studied.
He saw it.
studied. That's how he brought a hookup on the book of Dilly Gaff.
Oh, shit.
It's not paying off, I'll tell you that. Jungle Boy was packing and smoking this dude.
Jerry Lynn style.
Oh, he did have the Jerry Lynn pants on, didn't he?
That was awesome, yeah. And then
Yeah.
RVD hit him with the gnarliest
Dude,
fucking kick off
wow.
the apron that I saw.
Yeah, like crushed. It looked like Mortal Kombat, like fucking killed him.
I don't know if he's ever hit somebody with it like that.
Dude, shout out to being young, man, because that's crazy.
Yeah, that was based.
Backstage, Bischoff is sniffing a penis.
Dude, I wrote the same thing. I said Bischoff in his office sniffing penises.
The same thing getting done.
Bischoff, he tells Hogan on the phone, who's in New York, that he will make it work tonight. Don't worry.
Well, he was saying, oh, you're ribbing me, right? Because I'm guessing Hogan was telling him that Black Machismo is going to be running the show with him.
And Bischoff calls him Miss Tessmacher.
Is this her debut? It feels like
it, right?
He said she's been employed 1 week or something, or whatever he said, something like that.
Sure. I think he said a day. Yeah,
or a day or something like that, yeah.
I know you only been on the job 1 day. Yeah.
She's a legend, bro. Miss Tessmacher, TNA legend here.
Dude, yeah, 100%.
She might be the GOAT. Bischoff tells Tessmacher, make sure you keep fucking this guy out of my office. And Tessmacher says, who? And then in the background, just all the way out the door, man. That shit is so funny. Black Machismo is here with a tie on. Hello.
Easy, easy. There he is. Give me one. And they Wolfpack tap. He says, how you been, man? And Bischoff says, outstanding. And Leo says, well, if things go well, I'll talk to the Hulkster and you'll be the 3rd member of the Mega Powers. And Bischoff says, oh, that's awesome. And,
how's your lips? Oh, they're fine.
Oh, they're fine. So Lethal says, I got this paper here. We're going over the card. Can you get Kabuki on the phone? He's needed big time for this one anyway.
Big time is nuts.
So Bischoff takes the sheet of, takes the notepad from him, and he runs down the card that Black Machismo booked for tonight, and he says, oh, great, Nikolai and the Iron Sheik versus the Killer Bees. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. I like
Killer Bees. Yeah.
Coco Beware versus Akeem the African Dream.
With Slick. Remember him?
With Slick. And King Kong Bundy versus the Junkyard Dog.
That 5 count's amazing. That's genius.
5 count's genius. Well, Bischoff's not really buying. He says, listen, man, you're way too valuable.
That's the undercard he booked, by the way.
Yeah. You're booking the undercard. Think of something for the main event. And he says, oh, you wanna freak out, huh? You wanna freak out? I'm gonna come up with a main event that'll make you say, oh, yeah. Bischoff said, all right, you go. And you know what, Miss Tessmacher, you go get beer money in my office right now.
That is fucking nuts.
Dude, he plans his downfall as he walks out the door.
And he makes him book the show.
Well, that's not a bad card. Killer Bees. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. With Slick.
Have you ever watched a Killer Bees match ever?
No, I don't think so.
No, me neither.
One Killer Bees match, I can't.
Tony, you were probably around during that era. You didn't like that fucking Killer Bees?
Nah, man. I can't name one
Jim
Killer
Brunzell?
Bees. No, can't name one thing.
Look at these fucking guys. These guys probably had something fucking going here. Check these dudes out.
Oh, that's the American males right there.
You know what? That's probably not fucking wrong.
Not far off.
Holy.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Well, now it's time for the Pope Town Hall.
Oh, yes. Pope so they show before it goes to commercial. Up next, Pope is in the house, and Pope is in his gear, full gear. And then he comes out, and he is in an entirely different outfit. He's just in a suit. What happened here? How's
He's
that
pimping,
possible?
man.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Man.
I
you got no logistics of the situation here, man. Yeah.
Well, here comes the Pope. Tez says.
Yeah, here he is. He's going to get that catchphrase
awesome.
over.
Yeah, I will keep doing this.
So it's the Pope versus AJ Styles at Lockdown for the world title.
Yes.
He's going to come out here and try to sell this match to the fans. That's exactly what they probably told him. Go out there and sell the fucking match for the pay-per-view.
He's a good promo. I don't remember really being crazy about his matches, but he was fucking pretty over with this crowd too. I'm actually surprised they never gave him at least like a month.
Yeah, especially in an era where they didn't seem to care too much about the in-ring stuff.
Yeah, right. I mean, like I imagine he was all character. He had a good look. Fucking built,
Well, maybe because the match that happens later happens, and then they go, "Oh, this is why we can't get this kind of belt."
yeah, maybe you're right.
We'll see what we'll talk about that here in a minute. But first, he of course AJ Styles is with Ric Flair at this point.
Yes, he is. He has Pope has a fucking great line here that I thought was pretty funny. He says, he's talking about Flair, of course, and he says, I'm not calling him the Nature Boy anymore. He was a boy 50 years ago. It's time to grow up.
Pope tells Styles to head down to Cape, what did he say? Cape Canaveral.
Oh, it's Cape Canaveral.
Cape Canaveral, Florida. Yes.
What the fuck is that?
It's in Florida.
It must be a fucking, was NASA headed there?
Yeah, the Kennedy Space Center. And he said you can buy, rent, or steal the most expensive astronaut suit. Now, listen, I'm sure they saw a lot of crazy things in Florida. I can't imagine you could walk into the Kennedy Space Center and buy an astronaut suit.
You probably get one in Universal. You don't even need to go out there. You probably just step outside. You probably find one.
Yeah, you can find a guy taking pictures in one. I'm fucking positive about that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Well, he says, go get your most expensive astronaut suit because Pope is going to take you to the outer limits. I said, holy shit, all right.
All right.
Well, I don't know if you guys do this or not, and this is a fact that a lot of people seem to have misunderstood about this feud here. But AJ Styles is not pimptacular, so he cannot win at Lockdown.
That's true.
You know what? Who am I to argue with that? That's a real statistic.
Not only pimptacular, James, he'll never be the hand clapping, foot tapping, pimp slapping, blinging attire, always on fire Pope that is D'Angelo Dinero.
That is fucking insane. Well, Chelsea is here now.
She is. He was done with his promo. He said, the congregation is going to declare that not only the Pope has arrived, but Pope is pimping. And Chelsea is here, who is Desmond Wolfe's. Is it his girlfriend?
It is a girl that.
It's his valet for sure.
Yeah, she's there.
For those who might not know, Desmond Wolfe is Nigel McGuinness.
Yeah, apparently Russo picked that name, Desmond Wolfe.
Is that right?
Yeah, apparently they asked him to change it when he came in because he owns the rights to Nigel McGuinness, and they
okay.
And he said he doesn't know exactly where it came from, but he said it wouldn't surprise him at all if it was Russo.
Okay, so he didn't have any say in it.
No, they just said your name's going to be Desmond Wolfe now.
Yeah.
Well, Chelsea's here, and Pope starts rizzing her up pimptacular style, something that AJ Styles could not fucking do. I'll tell you that.
He's not pimptacular,
and he's not going to win at Lockdown because of it.
No. Pope says, that's a dime piece right there, Daddy. Look at you, little Chelsea. I can help you. What's going on here? Chelsea says, well, there's one thing you can do, you big sexy hunk of chocolate.
She took a second. She said, you big sexy hunk of chocolate.
So, I've always had everything I want in my life, money, cars, yachts, but there's one little dream I've had that I think you can help me out with. I wanted to be a hoe, and Pope's face is crazy here. I can't believe what she just said. She wants to be a hoe, and Pope says,
I can't fucking believe what she just said. She wanted to be a hoe.
Yeah, for the
show, right, Tony? Come on now.
For the Godfather.
That's for real. I need some of that.
Oh, Godfather's not here. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Pope says, look here. Pope is gonna have to lay his hands on you real soon, but just before we get there, let the Pope ask you a question.
You know what question he asked?
How's your lips?
He said, Chelsea, did you pray today?
Oh my God, what the fuck? He should have. Jesus.
Pray today.
He was sadly not ahead of his time on that one.
Nah, he wasn't, which is probably why he didn't win the belt.
That's Hulk Hogan said he didn't pray tonight, dude. I've been telling these dudes for years, say your prayers, brother. And he just didn't do it, dude. Pope asks, do you know how to drive a stick? And he looks at the crowd like it was fucking, he might as well have looked right into the camera. You know how to hold a cock. Look at the camera.
Dude, deep look. Like, what was that one YouTube series? This really early YouTube series. It was like David Blaine Street Magic.
Oh
yes.
my God!
The
yes,
Cheez-Its one, Cheez-Its.
Yeah, and he would like stare like super deep in the camera. That's what he should have done. You would have sucked my dick. Looks crazy in the camera.
Raise up the camera.
What the frick? What the frick?
Oh my God! Chelsea says, "Well, I can't say I know exactly, but I'm a real quick learner." And then she's like all up on his shit, and she says, "Oh, is that a gun in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?" Why would it be a gun?
That's a boner. That's my cock.
That's my dick. Looks at the camera. Holy shit! Well, Pope says, "Oh, I'm just happy to see you. It's a boner.
It is a boner.
I'm fucking hard."
Good confirmation.
All the while, Desmond Wolfe comes in from the crowd and he's stumbles himself into the ring behind Pope to try to jump him. And Pope says, "You know what? Hold this for a second. I'll be right back." Pope turns around, lays out Desmond Wolfe, then turns back around and says, "Where were we? Oh, yeah, we were right about here." He grabs her, takes her over, starts making out with her, and then drops her on the ground.
Desmond Wolfe was not informed that Pope would be bricked up when he came into the ring.
It blew him away.
He didn't know. So, like, yeah, the power you hold when you're bricked up is way.
Whoa,
you're like
Nelly.
your senses are like way heightened when you're bricked up. Like, Yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's flowing.
Sense of smell.
He
He
turns
smelled
around.
beans and toast.
What a crazy. So Chelsea wanted to be a hoe, and then Pope made her one.
Yeah, and then he took out some money and he stuffed it into her top as well.
Yeah, Pope makes dreams come true, man.
Thank you, Pope.
TNA Genesis 2010 DVD gets a little commercial here.
Just whoa!
They're gonna use that song. They pay
I don't
for it. They're
fucking
gonna
play
use
it,
that
Tony.
song.
It's a fucking, do it. Go for it.
Just walk away.
I got this fucking DVD in the brown bag special like 100 times,
Did you?
think. I have so many copies.
Wow.
Of this
Do you still have it
DVD.
now?
Nah, I sold all my DVDs. Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you have it in that bin?
Nah, somebody, you know what? I don't know if they listen or still follow me or anything, but I sold actually all my PWG, all my ROH, all my TNA
Wow.
DVDs all at one
Wow.
time because I was moving and I was like, I can't keep carrying
You
around
gotta get rid of shit, yeah.
500 DVDs. So I just sold them all to like a wrestling fan that just wanted, I don't know if he had seen it before or whatever the case may be.
Sure.
He wanted to do, but yeah, and I'm sure, Genesis was
Hey, shouts out to that guy.
rocking in there, what I mean? Get you a
Yeah,
couple
he watched it
Genesis
4
watches.
times on 4 different DVDs.
Genesis was one of the DVDs my roommates used to fucking hate because I'd watch it and the TNA DVD start menus were like 4-second loose. And I would
like
fall
we've talked about
asleep.
that before.
Yeah, I'd fall
Yeah.
asleep with it on and it'd be just the rest of the fucking night just
Wow.
That's awesome.
So we go to a pre-tape. Samoa Joe has been caught on tape taking a huge shit.
Inside a cardboard box, he is homeless.
Oh!
Dude, talking about Saw again. This was a Saw fucking video, it looked like.
Well, you have to remember he was kidnapped.
By ninjas
We are
on
it.
TV. Joe says they have spoken. And he's very sweaty. They've spoken and the results will be different. He's like crying. They will be very different.
Why?
We got to get you out of here, bro.
They just couldn't let this motherfucker do a 9-minute TV match. They said, no, you have to be kidnapped
He's
by
gotta
the
get an
ninjas.
angle, brother. He's
You
gotta get
have
an-
to be kidnapped by the ninjas, you idiot.
That's his goddamn fault for not being pimptacular. Ain't that goddamn right?
Well, that's, you know what, man? That's the real, you're talking, you're spitting. And he wouldn't have wanted locked on anyways. You're right.
no goddamn way.
Well, as
Yeah,
Tenay and...
What's wrong with him?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Samoa Joe, yeah. Well, he's fucking kidnapped and he's taking a huge shit. It's hot in there. He's at the Blue Man Group. He can't figure out a way out of his bathroom. He's fucking stuck in there. No one's coming to help him.
What actually? Like, I don't remember. Is it he comes back
Nothing.
and
It's
I'm pretty sure they
nothing.
dropped this. They don't mention it. He just comes back on TV.
Joe was abducted, and then on March 29th, he resurfaced in a video package on an episode of Impact, which is what we just saw.
Yep.
Joe made his return on April 19th edition of Impact in a match with Abyss, Jarrett, and Rob Terry and Samoa Joe against Sting, Desmond Wolfe, Robert Roode, and James Storm, where he scored the deciding fall by pinning Roode after a muscle buster. So he just comes back on Impact. His abduction was never explained. According to Joe, Vince Russo planned a big storyline with a psycho gimmick. However, Russo called him to return because he needed more baby faces, and Russo never found a way to explain the abduction.
There's just a whole shitty era of Samoa Joe that
Yeah.
nobody.
You're right. Yeah, there is. Yeah. Well, Tony, don't get twisted. In a few more years, he's got the Magnus tag run coming up. All right, let's not forget about that.
All right.
Come on. Now.
It gets
He's got
better,
the
it
Bound
gets
for
better, it
Glory
gets-
run where he gets negative like 50 points or something. Don't
It's the
forget
least amount
that.
of points possible.
It gets better. It gets better. It gets
Yeah,
better.
come on,
probably.
Tony.
Unbelievable.
Anyways, as Tenay and Taz are talking about the upcoming Knockouts title match. Yeah, Tony, that's right. Well, no.
This stinks of Hulk Hogan. This stinks of Bubba the Love Sponge.
No, Tony, this is Orlando Jordan. So Tenay and Taz are talking about this upcoming title match, and it pans out for a second, and you start hearing something come over the loudspeaker.
Yeah, the lights go down, and there's music playing.
I am simply the best, or something like that.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Simply the best.
So you see Orlando Jordan, and honestly, the first time you see this, you probably don't know it's Orlando Jordan at first, unless you know this Tron and this music. So something is coming down from the ceiling, and it is a person that is draped in TNA Cross the Line tape.
Yes, it's like police tape, but TNA cross the line tape.
They used to
over
sell
his
this, by the way, on the shop. The
Did
TNA
they?
tape, yes. You could buy the cross the line
Oh
tape.
shit! My brain is telling me right now I should go to shoptna.com. Yeah, so he's all wrapped up in this shit, which I don't know if he was meant to look naked. I assume that's what it was. He's descending from the ceiling. I guess he was supposed to like be like an angel coming down, but it looked like he was like uncomfortable.
Is that what the fuck that was supposed to be, an angel?
Because he was like moving his arms like he was
With
coming
sunglasses?
down. Like, yeah, like I don't know what the
Caution
fuck.
tape and sunglasses.
When he
What
got
kind
down
of
to the
fucked up
bottom-
angel is that?
When he got
That's
to
a
the
real
bottom,
depiction of angels, Tony. That's
what
what
they really
real
look
angels
like.
look
that's how they
like.
really look like.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan
Read
knows,
the-
brother. He's seen it.
Yeah, you're right. Because he prayed today.
But it looked like he was super uncomfortable and like trying to get out of it. Like he was fighting
yeah,
for his
this
life.
shit
Like he was
probably sucked.
he was strapped to it by Samoa
Dude,
Joe.
I was assuming he was being a corporate puppet like Jim Carrey. I'm a corporate puppet.
Has anybody asked Orlando Jordan if he ever liked this gimmick?
It was his idea.
Was it?
Oh, you're right,
he
Tony.
was
We
trying
talked
to do
about
this in
this.
WWE, but they said, not today. Not today.
Why? Because they didn't sell Shop TNA tape
This
in
wasn't my
WWE.
idea, dude. We talked about this, right?
Yeah, we did talk about
we
this.
did. Yeah, we had
And it was funny as fuck. If you never heard us talk about this the first time,
Yeah.
you have got to
the
go
first
listen
time where he
to it.
jizzes everywhere with the lotion.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
fucking jizz all over the place.
Take that shit to WWE, dude. I wanted to.
That is crazy, man. Yeah, so this is the Orlando. This is like the ultimate lull TNA B-roll right here. Orlando Jordan coming
unreal.
down from the roof. What the fuck did they think this was gonna do? Like, this is so crazy.
I don't know. And the crowd, like the crowd's like, what the fuck? The comment Taz is even like, I think that's Orlando Jordan. Like they don't even know.
With the sunglasses.
Simply the greatest.
He gets out of the fucking gimmick too, and then he starts just rolling on the floor.
Yeah,
and
they let
biting the
Christopher
tape.
Daniels go, man. These motherfuckers do anything but let Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels have a good
Bro,
team
Samoa
match.
Joe got kidnapped by ninjas and Chris Daniels fired. They fucking have
What the
Orlando
fuck
Jordan
is
here.
going
Val Venus beating Chris Daniels.
Bubba the Love Sponge is on this show.
What the fuck?
They
Dude,
wonder
they
why it
cut
didn't
some-
last on Mondays. They wondered.
They cut to
Yeah.
Mike Tenay, and Tenay has the most disgusted fucking
Tenay
look on his
face?
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's unbelievable. It's like an all-timer Tenay fucking look. And yeah, Orlando Jordan is like just rolling around. He starts slowly crawling up the ramp, and then he just gets off the ramp and walks by a grandma who's clapping. Not sure what's going on with her grandchild there. He stops in front of a black curtain and he poses, and his sunglasses fly off, and the curtain comes up, and there's like a set behind him with a couch, and then there's Santana Garrett there and some guy, and I'm not sure what the fuck
These
is
are
happening.
these are the people of the night. The nightclub.
Preachers.
Yeah, they're like the come on with it. These are the Remember we talked about this. These are the two people that was the gimmick, is that they were
was dating them,
nightclub.
right?
They were
Oh,
avid
yeah.
nightclub
Sure.
goers.
Yes.
That's
yes.
how Taz mentioned it. There.
I can just imagine Taz explaining this to Mike
Nightclub
today.
goers.
Dude, they had Taz explain on TV, Tony. I think he watched the episode. He said, these are the type of guys you see in the nightclub.
They're freaks.
Dude, the best
What?
part about the best part about this whole thing is Orlando Jordan's song is just blasting in the back, and all you hear is DTF, DTF, DTF. He is ready to have sex. DTF, DTF, simply the greatest.
That makes time to fuck, brother.
It's
Like
not ready.
today's face. Today's face and Taz explaining what DTF means.
He wants to fuck, brother.
DTF is a lifestyle, brother. All right.
The nightclub lifestyle.
We call this the DTF Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle, brother. Don't disrespect this acronym.
Oh,
That's chapter
fuck.
6 of the Book of Dilly Gap.
Oh, sure.
So we go backstage. Tara is back here with JB.
Yeah, JB says, well, folks, I don't know what to make of that, but well,
What
you know.
the fuck was
The
that?
fuck was that?
Anyway.
DTF. What the
I
hell's
don't know
going
what the
on?
hell we just saw. All right.
He said, Tara, the Knockouts title's on the line, first blood match, and I feel like this match is about to be something entirely different. And Tara is pissed because Daffney took her spider,
Took the
Not
fucking
the
spider,
spider.
man.
the poison spider. Unbelievable.
Took the fucking spider. She carries the spider to the ring in a little glass veil. It has been stolen.
It's gone.
She should wear a big motorcycle helmet.
Unbelievably large.
DTF.
Fucking Bubba the Love Sponge was wearing the motorcycle
With-
jacket she used to wear.
What the hell? Yeah, titties out. Yeah, Bubba was wearing that same shit.
On a motorcycle. Why was Bubba the Love Sponge not a part of the Orlando Jordan clique? That seems it makes a lot more sense. What the
Guy
fuck?
is an avid nightclub
You don't want to know
goer.
why, Johnny? Because nobody wants to fuck Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
why.
his name is Bubba Cumrag, Tony. He fits in perfectly for this.
The Love Sponge is a cum rag? Wow.
What the
Learn
fuck is a
something
love
every day.
sponge?
Well, Daffney attacks Tara during this promo.
Yeah, Tara says, I'm going to make her pay. No pins, no submissions. It's only about blood, and that's okay with me. And Daffney says, me too! And she runs up and fucking attacks her.
She's doing it the whole time. You
Just
watch it.
watching.
Yeah. So then
Didn't notice her
Tara
there.
throws her on the steps and then throws her into a steel cage wall in the back.
Yes.
And we go to
I thought she
commercial
was
break.
gonna, dude. I thought she was gonna like bust her open there, and we weren't gonna get the match.
She could have.
yeah.
Damn, you're
Yeah.
right.
That would
Yeah.
have been
Yeah.
a better segment. Wow.
Bust her open, tell her ref to start it, and then call it.
You just drag her down the ring, ding, ding, ding. Oh, I win.
Yeah, that'd be
That would have
awesome.
been crazy. Wow. That
That
would
would
have
have
been
been
awesome.
sweet.
Yeah, they would have done that with Samoa Joe and took him off TV for 9 weeks.
Samoa Joe would have lost.
Bubba the Love Sponge would have come out and fired him immediately.
Feast or Fire first blood match, and they gig him in the bag.
They'd kill the spider, just stomp on him.
Orlando Jordan beats him. DTF, DTF.
He just jizzes all over him.
Simply the greatest.
Holy shit, man. All right, so Tara versus Daffney is first blood knockouts title on the line.
Correct.
Daffney is just biting Tara's head. It just keeps telling the ref to check the blood.
The match starts with Tara beating Daphne's ass up the ramp, and they ring the bell. It starts on the stage.
Oh, because we come back from commercial break and they're on the stage, right?
Yes, right.
Yes,
right.
that's correct.
And they go down to the ring. Daphne's biting her head, just trying to make her bleed. Tara and Daffney fight over to the commentary table and then just make Mike Tenay's life a living hell.
Dude, he's corpsing crazy though, Jordan. He's trying not to laugh as they're fucking fighting on top of him. And then Tara drags Daffney down a set of stairs by her hair backwards.
That was
Like, oh my
fucking pretty
God.
nuts. They didn't even
That was
mention
It
it.
was. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Daffney gets her and throws her into the commentary table, like the one that they're at by the
Yeah,
stage.
the platform that the table's on.
Yes.
Daffney drags Tara to the ring, grabs a broom from under the ring to kick her ass, then breaks the broom on the turnbuckle post and now has a fucking shiv.
Yeah, she's turned into a fucking steak. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Daphne tries to stab Tara in the face with the shiv, but she
Yeah,
stops
Tara's
her.
got to like fight it. Like, it's legit like a vampire movie. She's holding the stake to try to stop her from being stabbed.
And Tara then hits the Widow's Peak.
It was a cool move.
Yeah, it is a cool. I agree. I actually like it a lot. Tara grabs a toolbox.
Holy shit.
And you know, in my head, I was like, oh, she's going to get like something out of this.
Yeah, like a screwdriver or something,
No,
right? Like
yeah,
something.
Yeah.
No, she grabs the toolbox and then just swings the fucking toolbox at her head.
As hard as possible. And she fucking annihilates Daphne's head in it. And I also think she annihilates a camera guy at ringside with it because it flies outside the ring.
Oh, did it? I didn't see that part.
Yeah, it like hits her in the head and goes, just flies right out.
I
Yeah.
didn't see that either.
So referee Andrew Thomas is looking at Daphne's head and he's pointing at the top of her head. And he says, "Oh my God, she's bleeding right there. It's over." They ring the bell.
It doesn't
I
even
said, what?
dude. It doesn't show it at first.
No,
I was
it
like,
doesn't, which
are they doing a first blood match and then trying to call this without seeing any blood at all?
I legit wrote all caps, "Where is the blood? I want the receipts."
So yeah, it shows her up close. She has like a little. I mean, it's got to be. I've probably gotten mosquito bites with more blood on it than that, right? It's pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, she does her best to try to make it look like more because she's like,
But it
rubbing
probably,
her
I think
hand-
it probably made it worse. Like I probably would have been
Yeah.
like, you know, because she was like, it would have been very like if it was like Britt Baker style TV,
Sure.
dripping fucking just eating blood off
Yeah,
her
yeah, then it's
face,
whatever. Yeah,
would have
yeah.
been fucking. Would have been the
would've
craziest
been
shit
awesome.
ever. Would have set the stage for this that they would have
And-
never been able to reach again. This would
and
have.
Daphne would have did it too, by the way.
She 100% would have, and it would have set the stage, dude. If they ever did grand opening, grand closing for this gimmick, you are never doing that again. But I guess the way they did it here with this is that you can revisit it and probably do it a little bit better the next time.
Do they?
Probably not. But yeah, she's not bleeding much.
It's like a little. Yeah, it's a little. I mean, honestly, I don't even. I mean, you could have fooled me. I don't even know if she gigged. I think Tara might have really got her with the toolbox.
Oh, really?
Right on top of the head.
Yeah, it looked like it. Yeah.
I felt
But yeah,
like
she's
this was
just
like a
trying-
scary movie moment. Like I feel like someone from Scary Movie
sure,
would grab
yeah.
the toolbox, and then like you think that they would grab something out of it, and then they just
They
throw
hit him
the
with
toolbox. At it.
Yeah, they try to make it look cool by Daffney like rubbing blood all over her face and trying to make it look like more blood than it is, and Tara's trying to sell it, but it's like this kind of
There's not enough
cool.
fucking blood.
Yeah,
Bleed.
yeah.
Just give her a fucking packet and tell her to run it down her face. I don't care.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Fool me,
Yeah, work me. I don't care. I love being worked.
as you should, as a wrestling fan.
Backstage, AJ Styles in the Flair robe is walking to the ring as Ric Flair is being pushed in a wheelchair by Chelsea.
Despite all of Flair goes on to shit talk TNA, obviously, but I'm pretty sure
Everybody fucking
Yes, he
does.
does.
Leave TNA
But
alone.
Flair, I believe at the time said like this was like his favorite time in TNA because he got to be like a spotlighted heel.
Flair in the wheelchair is goated.
It is
Wheelchair
Yeah, that was
Flair
awesome.
is funny as fuck.
fucking hilarious,
And we'll get to see it in
Yes.
this next match here.
Yeah, whatever. Just walk away.
We're gonna play that fucking song we paid
damn
for.
it. I understand. Well, we have AJ Styles versus Jeff Jarrett. Proving ground match. If Jarrett beats AJ Styles, then he will be the number one contender after Lockdown.
Right. AJ
But there's no time
is
limit. It's
champ.
not really proving ground. I was just saying that. But it's,
but
Jarrett
AJ
versus
is
Styles.
champ, and he's if he beats him, he's number one contender after the pay-per-view. So it's close enough to it.
Yeah, just no time limit or anything.
Right. Sure.
So Jarrett is out here to a remix of My World.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh wow! I didn't even
Yeah.
catch that.
Yeah,
I didn't pay
so
attention.
you can actually hear My World when he hit, because I went back and listened to it. I said, what fucking song is this?
Yeah.
And then he got to the ring and I can hear it in the background. So it's like a remix, I think. Like it's like a beginning part and then it remixes into a
Oh,
song.
sure. Okay.
okay,
Sure.
okay,
Sure.
And someone will pay dearly for this because he should have just came out to My World.
He also has no guitar. But what? Because he's a face.
Babyface. Yeah, babyface guy, right?
Oh, babyface Jarrett never really? Okay.
Well, AJ makes his entrance in the Flair robe, which, by the way, this is ridiculous. This is the most, like, it's so crazy because it's flip-flopped.
Right. Yes. Exactly. Like this is wrong. Like
Yeah, this is the complete opposite of what you would imagine. Because, like, as I'm watching this, I'm realizing how funny this is because usually, and for the most part of TNA, it was always the other way. AJ was the underneath babyface.
And Jarrett would be
was
with
heel.
the main eventer
Yeah,
Hall of Fame
yeah.
legend guys.
Yeah, and they just kind of flipped it around, and now AJ's
Yeah.
the heel. But it's
Right.
also hard just to not like AJ. One, he's just
too fucking good.
he looks beast, right? His moves are all awesome. He's done it all. He's been the champ. He's the fucking number one guy that anyone talks about in TNA ever.
He's the TNA guy.
Yeah. So it's like when people give him heat, it's like kind of there, but they still want to fucking cheer for AJ Styles. Come on.
They boo him out of respect more than like actually like hating him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It shows Flair here on the outside in the wheelchair as Chelsea pushes him to the ring.
Yeah, he like AJ does his entrance and then Flair gets wheeled out to the ring and he's fucking he is pantomiming the whole match too. He's awesome in the fucking wheelchair.
He looks
man.
fucking insane. Flair
He
in the
does, with the
wheelchair,
glasses.
crazy stance in the wheelchair, glasses up, pointing to the ring, wide open eyes here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a nutty ass dude.
He has a walking cane that he's not using.
No, fuck that. He has Chelsea. He's good. I love the Jeff Jarrett punches, by the way. They are very specific.
Dude, I actually really like this match, by the way. I thought that Jarrett's punches are great. I think Jarrett is a great fucking babyface here, too.
Yeah, I think
he's
so.
like doing all the like, day one babyface stuff, but it works and the crowd like loves him for it.
Yeah, everybody loves Jarrett.
Yeah, well, I mean, he did fucking, for whatever it's worth.
I mean,
He's
it's
the guy.
It's such a weird, like, to try and make like a babyface heel thing out of this because like everybody knows Hogan's running things, but we really like the Jeff Jarrett AJ Styles TNA, so we can't hate on that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Jarrett lines AJ out of the ring. He turns towards Flair and does the Fargo strut, and Flair like almost gets out of the wheelchair and goes to attack him.
He starts to wheel himself to the ring.
AJ puts a figure four in, and Flair rides the wheelchair up to the ring. Fucking evil intent. He's got the neck out crazy, dude. The way he's going on this ring is
He's
nuts.
so red.
And Flair reaches out with his cane, and AJ grabs it while he's in the figure four for leverage.
Leverage.
And the
Yeah.
ref breaks it up, which I thought was a fantastic spot here.
It is fucking awesome.
Jeff Jarrett gets the figure 4 in instead on AJ, and then Flair tries to use his cane to hit him out of it, which I thought was very good.
Yeah, like I think AJ rolled it over, right? And then Jarrett had the ropes, and Flair swiped his hands away.
Hit him with it.
Cane.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
The ref caught him. He said, "If I see you doing that again, I'm fucking throwing you out of here, bro."
And he ends up getting ejected, and Gunner of TNA Security comes in and they roll Flair out.
I didn't know who the other guys was, but one of them I knew was Gunner.
Yeah, fucking short-haired Gunner.
That's so weird.
So you got Jarrett fighting up out of a chin lock with AJ Styles here.
Yes.
Isn't that crazy?
That
Jeff
is crazy.
Jarrett fighting out of a chin lock from commercial from AJ Styles.
By the way, during the commercial, Jarrett had AJ in a sleeper, and AJ low blowed him, and then did a house show, a dive on him.
I love AJ's house shows, by the way.
They are fucking very good.
He like Joshi cross bodies them somehow.
It's good too. Like he also like I don't know if pantomime is the word, but he gets so much air that he can kind of like wiggle his body in the air to make it look like he has more impact when he's coming down.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a Joshi cross body. Like he's able to kind of wind back and then go forward.
That's very cool. Jarrett also does a fucking crucifix and turns it into a sunset flip, but AJ punches him in the head to stop him. I said, what am I watching?
So Jarrett, it's time for Double J's comeback, which is a back body drop, 2 lines, a belly to back, and a pedigree.
The pedigree.
That was crazy.
Dude, he hooked the arm. Yeah, Tony was nuts. He hooked the arms, and I said, what the fuck is he doing here? And he does the pedigree. I said, what?
Yeah, he could have done anything.
Yeah.
Styles kicks out at 2 here. Jarrett into flying nothing into AJ's standing nothing, which was pretty crazy. I'd never seen
underhook throw.
It turned into that, yeah. AJ gets on the apron and yells, "I'm going to kill him." Phenomenal forearm and a 2 count. Jarrett with the Alabama Jamma.
Dude, yeah, fucking Alabama Slam counter when AJ was going for the Styles Clash. That was sweet.
Yeah, double down. That's cool. Ref starts a 10 count, but Flair distracts him by wooing in a wheelchair on the outside.
Flair, yeah, the ref is doing the 10 count, and he's staring out past the camera. I said, what the fuck is he looking at? And the camera cuts, and it's very red Ric Flair screaming at the ring. And Brian Hebner's like, what the fuck are you doing out here, man? Get the fuck out of here. And Flair's argument back is, woo, woo, woo. And then Jarrett ends up throwing AJ into the ropes. The referee dies, fucking falls off the apron, almost bashes his head on the ramp. Jarrett launches AJ into the ring post. They're on the second, stroke off the second rope.
That was awesome.
There's no fucking referee. It was awesome. No ref, though.
Yeah, Jarrett actually pins AJ for a record 9 count.
TNA history is made.
Bischoff slides in from the crowd with a guitar and waits for Jarrett to turn around.
Forever.
Yeah, because Jarrett knows he's there. He can smell him in the ring. He's bricked up.
Beans and toast.
Jarrett blocks it and grabs it, and he's about to hit Eric with the guitar, but Style low blows him.
He low blows him, and then his hand starts bleeding unbelievably.
Dude, fucking crazy amount of blood. It was unreal.
This cock just destroyed his hand.
Holy shit, the Double J boner.
Double J sliced his shit up with his cock.
So AJ low blows him, and I guess his fucking knuckle caught the tuner of the guitar and
I think so.
Gashed his fucking finger crazy, like between his knuckle. So his hand is just gushing blood off the low blow, and then he hits the Styles Clash, and Bischoff picks up the ref, slaps him, throws him in the ring. I don't know why he had to slap him, but he slapped him in the face, throws him in the ring. 1, 2, 3.
I imagine we get backstage and AJ says, "Why were you not holding the guitar over your head?"
He knew the low blow was coming.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, his hand was like, they zoom in on it, he's like a gash between his knuckles. It was gnarly looking.
It was. He bled all over the fucking ring crazy.
He lost the first blood match.
So we go backstage. Jeff Hardy, Eric Young, and Rob Van Dam are here with JB.
This is so fucked up. RVD won't stop fucking taunt spamming. Jeff Hardy's in another world. Eric Young's the only one trying to hold it together here.
Yeah, JB's here, and he goes up here with Jeff Hardy and Eric Young and Rob Van Dam. And then Hardy and RVD do their taunts at the same time, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, Eric Young's got nothing to do. He's just trying to fucking put the angle over.
Yeah, Young says Nash is cool. I don't know why he's being like this. You know what I mean?
He's been a dick.
You know, I'm in the business for the right reasons. Nash obviously is not in the fucking business for the right reasons.
Yeah, he's in the business for money. Fucking idiot.
Yeah, and RVD says, once you made it to the top, you know, me and Jeff Hardy, we know. Me and Jeff over here, we know. We got to fight harder than ever to preserve it. And RV says, they disrespected you, EY. We got your back. Hey, Jeff, hot tag, brother.
you got some words. Hot tag. Jeff says they keep their boots on my head when I'm climbing a ladder to success, and they didn't care when I was climbing to hit the Swanton, but now I'm climbing to
what are you
main event of pay-per-view. And why? Because they can't shine my boots. And RVD gets right up to the camera and says, now get your shine box, boys. Anyway, Eric Young still has more to say.
Yeah, what the fuck? He said, I'm into this promo.
Yeah, it wasn't the end. God damn it, Rob. Yeah, Eric says, look at your two partners and look at my partners, and you answer this. Who traded up? RVD's taunt spamming still.
You're both moving laterally. I'm gonna tell you.
You were step on my head. Step on my head when I was going for the Swanton. Now you want to climb on my head.
Y'all are moving laterally. At the top. Come on, yeah.
To the top.
Yeah, come on.
Past the top is what I'm saying, bro.
So we go backstage. Black Machismo meets with Bischoff to talk about his main event he came up with tonight.
Yeah, you know, I would call this Snake Man or Coco Beware, but I don't trust those guys. Oh, hey, Eric, don't go past me. Hey, where you going there? Bischoff's not trying to fucking talk to him at all. And Jay Lethal says, oh, I got the perfect main event. Brutus, the Barber Beefcake versus the Model. Come on, nobody thinking I got it. Bischoff says, listen, man, there's only one real main event in this building tonight. And Jay Lethal gets really excited. He says, oh, Jimmy Snuka, give me his number.
He says you found Jimmy Snuka, which is a crazy way to address that.
You found him?
That's crazy. Wow. I didn't even think
Give
of
me his
that.
number. He's in the building.
That's the way to address that. I hear you, though.
Bischoff says, listen, there's only one true main eventer, and it's you. Lethal says, oh, you said it first. I was thinking that, but, and Bischoff says, listen, they're playing your music right now. They're going to be playing your music any minute, man. You got to go. He's like, well, who am I facing? He's like, don't worry about that. You got to go. You're the fucking Black Machismo. You got this, man. Get out there. So Jay Lethal has a match now, and what do you know? It's Jay Lethal against Beer Money. Both of them. Both members of Beer Money.
Seeing Beer Money as heels is funny.
I like them as heels.
I actually like the babyface more because the crowd got super into him.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They were super over, and the Boozer Cruiser was super over too.
Yeah, dude,
That was awesome.
They actually,
I do like them as like smarmy dickheads here, like Bischoff's like goons here is pretty fun too, though.
it's all right, yeah, but goddamn, Boozer Cruiser with the fucking beer
Yeah,
money.
Boozer Cruiser's dope.
Yeah, they had it all there. They were rocking. So yeah, they beat the shit out of Jay Lethal here, 2-on-1. Lethal starts fighting back, but Beer Money hits an assisted spin out Uranagi.
That was sweet.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, Storm actually thinks it's over after that.
Yeah, it should have been.
Yeah, and he goes to grab a beer to take a drink, and when he does, Lethal rolls up Rude, and he actually beats them 2-on-1.
That was so fun. I was like, wow, that's great. That's like a perfect finish for this.
And Bischoff is watching this on his Dell computer somehow in his office, and he is pissed.
And for some reason, I can only hear him out of my left ear when he says, you gotta be freaking kidding me.
While the commentators are talking, by the way.
He's talking over them, yeah. I feel like we weren't supposed to hear that.
No.
So we get a TNA Lockdown commercial. You'll never guess the song for this one.
Whoa! Go away!
You are going to hear this fucking
Make
song.
it easy
We
on
paid for this
yourself.
fucking song.
That's so fucking beast.
By the way, Jay Lethal chugging the beer on the ramp, by the way.
Sticking
Beer
his
Money's
tongue
flipping
out nuts. Why?
Yeah, he's doing the Macho Man pose with the beer bottle. It's fucking pretty good. Anyway, whoa! Go away.
It shows last week Matt Morgan. And, okay, I just want to make sure we understand this. It goes from Black Machismo drinking beer on the stage, spinning around, doing fucking
That's
Macho
right.
Man taunts, to the TNA Lockdown commercial with the 5-Finger Death Punch song.
Yes.
And then everything gets super quiet last week.
Well, it's a
Matt
serious
Morgan,
moment.
Yeah, it's one of the more serious moments of TNA history. Last week, Matt Morgan fucking kicked Hernandez in the head, and he died.
Yeah, he fucking ended his career. He hit the carbon footprint into a ring post.
Get DNA'd and TNA'd.
It killed Hernandez. So much
Give
so
him the
that they
cape.
call him Sean.
Tell him to bring up the cape.
No, not the
Thunder
cape. I
Lips.
forgot about that.
Gotta bring out the cape. Come on, Tony. That's real.
Does Thunder Lips happen before or after this? It must
think
be
it's
after,
after.
It has
right?
to be after. Yeah, it has to be
Yeah.
after. Gold
That is awesome.
variant. That's like AEW Fight Forever, Matt Morgan.
Did
Gold
he go to
variant.
Hogan's house to get that, or did he go to the shop?
It'd be funnier if he went to the shop. I don't remember. I just
For some
remember.
reason, I feel like it went to the shop.
I remember just watching this shit like, God fucking damn it, bro. The dude with the cape coming out was crazy, man. The boys used to.
way down, fuck you.
The dudes he used to get roasted on the forums so crazy, man, with the
Dude,
cape.
he was a
Yeah.
fucking goober, man.
Yeah. That's crazy. Matt Morgan will speak on his killing spree next week.
Well, Tenay said he suffered a herniated discs and cervical damage.
A herniated disc is
There is
crazy.
Yeah,
no
both of
coming
them.
back from that.
And Sean, we wish you well in your recovery.
I see here. He went to the shop. I found a picture of it.
He
went to-
did?
he went to the Hogan shop.
See,
He beat them up and stole it.
no, he would. Did he steal it?
I think he stole it, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't think Hogan gave it to
You're
him.
right.
Yeah.
He was about to kiss Hogan and as he said, "Oh, you want to kiss or something?"
You want my DNA, brother?
Yeah, give it to you, dude. TNA style.
DTF.
Yeah, man. I mean, Hernandez, he's done. I'm sure it was something with a contract, right, or whatever the case may be.
They
Unless he
liked
was
Hernandez,
actually-
didn't they? Didn't they like
Yeah,
Hernandez?
no, fucking Dixie,
Dixie
loved that
loved
motherfucker.
Hernandez.
Yeah,
Hey,
hell
don't even
yeah.
get me started on that. And also, you know, I mean, like a herniated discs, like
Both of them.
like if you take just like a regular mechs, they're not coming back from that. But super
Sure.
mechs,
Oh,
he's coming back.
shit.
Give him 2 weeks. He's coming back with another push. Yeah, that's right, Tony. Let him know.
Brr, 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 with the arms.
Yeah, he's coming out crazy. Got the arms out crazy.
Brr, brr, brr. Oh, the
He
neck
does
injury
the
storyline.
feet thing with the fucking.
Yeah.
He's back with another one. To the Alamo! Come on, everybody!
Do you remember the fucking little picture of him we used to use on Discord?
Yes,
do
yes,
you
with
still
the
have
fucking
that?
headband. Yeah,
Is that still- do we
dude,
still have that
headband
anywhere?
Super Max is broken,
With
man.
the mustache
That's
or whatever,
it,
or
yeah.
not mustache?
That tech is crazy. Yeah, bald.
Oh, the
Super
neck.
Max.
The neck injury storyline was created so Hernandez could work in Mexico for 3 months.
I hear you.
Yeah.
You gotta come back for another push.
Brr, brr, brr.
That's so crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, next up we have Desmond Wolfe versus the Pope.
Dude, yeah, okay, so this is the point of the show where I was like, holy shit, man, let's get to this fucking cage match, everybody. Like, come on
Dude,
now.
They packed 20 pounds of shit in a 10-pound bag crazy on this.
This was an unannounced match, by the way. I was like, all right, it must be time for the fucking cage. And then they flash a graphic. Oh, Pope versus Desmond Wolfe up next. I said, God damn it. Why?
I also want to make sure we understand the Pope is the #1 contender for the pay-per-view coming up.
Correct.
All right, so let's talk about this match. Desmond Wolfe and the Pope.
What is there to talk about?
Well, first off, I'd like to say I wish Nigel came to TNA with the fucking ROH chair because this is pissing me off looking at it.
Dude, bald Nigel. I fucking can't stand bald Nigel.
Dude, why did you? What happened to the hair? What did they say?
Dude.
Fucking cut the hair?
Dude,
I would have
listen,
been like, grow it longer.
yeah, man, right? Yeah, spike it up even more. God damn. Listen, not carrying the iron around anymore. Fine, I can fucking settle for that. You cut the hair, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, come on. He does the taunt still though. That's
Yeah, the fuck you fingers.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
I
but it
do
would have been
like
so
that,
much
too.
cooler with the ROH hair with glasses. See, if you would have kept the
Yeah.
glasses with the hair, things would have been fucking fine. Big puffy jacket, you would have been fucking fine. Everything would have been fine.
Even the purple trunks is fine. Yeah. Jacket was missing too, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he
he comes
can't-
out during his entrance with like, I feel like they told him you gotta be like, you gotta show more expression. So he comes out with like the most, like he just smelled
He's
the
making
shittiest
faces.
ass ever.
He's a face guy now, yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Desmond Wolfe's gimmick is he makes crazy faces and he likes soccer, I think.
I think.
Yeah, what the
100%. I
fuck
don't know.
is this, man? Fuck you, man. I cannot
And he's-
believe TNA
He's
did
also a
this
cook,
shit.
perhaps, possibly.
Yeah, man, what the fuck, man? Get Supermax out here in this guy's shit.
Brr, 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 with the arms, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's time to end this guy's whole shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Grow your hair
border
back, come
toss.
back in 6 months. We'll figure it out.
We're gonna border toss
Yeah.
you, and you're gonna go to the Samoa Joe cardboard box and shit your pants.
Make a face like you do in the ring right now. bitch. God damn. All right, so Desmond Wolfe is here. I love
Here comes the
Desmond.
Pope.
Love Nigel. And
Yes, of course. We say
yeah.
this because we love him.
yeah, we said, I want to make sure everyone knows that. Yeah, Nigel is the man. 2 years prior, this motherfucker was having his all-time world title run in ROH, fucking beating everybody, having crazy
God,
matches.
Yeah, man.
He comes in, he's fucking facing Kurt Angle. They're, big crazy feud here, like coming in and facing
Kurt.
Angle. Yeah, he does, and it's nuts. And like now he's fucking. Then you had to sit here and realize for a second, fuck, this guy's Desmond Wolfe. His gimmick is he likes soccer sometimes, and he's got the woofs, the Walmart woofs. That's his thing, the Walmart woofs.
Because his
He's
last
got the
name's
fingers
Wolf.
at least
You
and the
get it?
glasses.
His shirts were fucking just the three wolves howling at the moon and shit.
No, like the American Wolves thing too. It was
Yeah.
always the same if you have a
God.
wolf fucking gimmick.
Fucking damn it. All right, so
We need one more from him, by the way. He needs to come back and he needs to face Brian, and I don't care.
yeah, fix the hair. We'll get the hair
Yeah,
going
you got the
again.
hair, yeah.
You're good. You're good
Put
to
the
go.
cards
You got
down.
it. Yeah, yeah. No more magic. All right, put the magic away
Make
for a
some
minute.
magic in the ring, brother.
Yeah. Hey, you're spitting now. Don't bring that up backstage. Leave that out there, brother. So Pope comes out, and of course the Pope's bucks fall from the sky here. He's got money
course.
coming everywhere.
Oh, I do
Yes.
want to let you guys know that the dark match, I was just looking it up, was Daniels was still employed, so he was fighting Okada. So Okada was backstage.
I think he's done after this show.
Yeah, he's
gone,
fired
yeah.
on the 31st. So
Oh, great. Thank you.
so Okada is watching the Pope's entrance, just taking notes the whole time.
Stealing his shit.
Yeah, the whole thing.
It's weird. Pope is like he's over,
Yes.
but no one wants to see him wrestle.
because he's not very fun to watch wrestle.
It's like historically silent in the Impact Zone right now.
Yeah, I mean you could hear a fucking fart from Samoa Joe's ass.
And I don't know if everybody from TNA.
Sorry.
Yeah. I don't think everyone that was a TNA head has quit TNA just yet. Like obviously
Right.
the Impact Zone still has people in it. We're only a few months into the Hogan thing. Obviously people were pissed in January, but like there's probably
Yes.
still people around. And they know game. They know Desmond Wolfe. They know this guy's got cred.
Yes.
And it is, I mean, you literally can hear the hairdryer going off.
I feel like that it wasn't you're right. I wasn't unfamiliar for that to happen either, James, because I feel like Mr. Anderson was exactly the same way.
He was, I think so too.
He was a guy
Yeah,
that was
he
over
was.
that they didn't care about seeing wrestle.
Florida natives loved seeing the guy that's chanted asshole or whatever.
Asshole.
And when it was time to wrestle, you're right. Yeah, things were a little
Yeah.
tough.
And this is a prime example because this is fucking nothing, man.
Yeah, Chelsea up on the apron distracts Earl Hebner, who is, I mean, okay, so they told Earl to
Holy
get distracted by Chelsea, so he decided that he was going to get the most distracted any referee has ever been distracted ever.
He was going to eye fuck the shit out of her.
I mean, he is like down on all fours, it seems like at some points. Yeah, Wolf style.
Orlando Jordan comes from the sky, DTF.
He doesn't even see it because he's so distracted.
Yeah, Chelsea's like lifting her dress up, and Earl's fucking. If Earl had a Twitter, he would have been going crazy at this time
Yeah.
over Chelsea. I promise you that.
200%. Yeah. Desmond Wolfe uses a chain, and then he beats the number one contender for the belt in a randomly made same night match
Yes.
that no one asked for.
And no one will remember, so I guess maybe it didn't matter, but it's still like, why the fuck? Why? Why would you do that to him? During the match, by the way, Taz says, "Oh, Chelsea has a slanky voice." Tanae says,
Slanky.
Taz says slanky, bro. And Tanae says, "Listen, I just Googled dilly gaff, and now I'm gonna have to Google slanky." And Taz says, "Yeah, some tomatoes are slanky when they talk." That was my favorite part of the match. Oh, also, dude, I think this also lends credence to them saying that fucking Nigel had to do faces, because when he's loading up the chain, he looks directly into the roamer cam with the most like he might as well have been twirling his fucking mustache when he fucking did this, because he has like the most evil shitty look on his face before he hits Pope in the head.
You know, my favorite part of the match is I almost forgot about it was when it's the very beginning of the match and Chelsea's on the outside and he looks at Chelsea forever and she doesn't know what to do. He's just making faces at her. No one in the crowd is reacting.
Was she supposed to be like smiling at Pope or something? Because that's how he's reacting.
He's just, it looks like he's taking a shit in his pants.
Go do faces, Nigel. You're missing the faces.
He said, "I just want to do the jawbreaker lariat, please."
Yeah, dude, I can't do that here. He's looking at Chelsea like I threw up.
What the fuck? Yo, there's no way. That's so crazy to me, man.
This
It's
is a
only been
world
2
beater.
years. Yeah, it's only been
Yeah.
2 fucking years. That's crazy.
Has it even been 2?
No, but I mean, his world title run was 08.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's only been 2 years since he was like
Sure.
the best wrestler in the world.
Yeah, you're right.
And they said, "Fuck all that.
Bump
I ain't
that.
trying to don't want to see that fucking London
faces.
dungeon. I ain't trying to see that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the jawbreaker lariat. Don't do
No
that
way.
shit neither. You
No,
can do the
fuck
Tower
that.
of London, but you ain't beating Pope with it. I'm gonna tell you that." That's
You can beat him
crazy, man.
just with your chain, twirl your mustache.
I mean, there's top 5, top 10, top 50, top 20. This is one of the most. This guy's career got fucked, and it had nothing to do with him, man. Had fucking nothing to do with him.
So what? Like, I actually don't because he's in TNA until 2011. It looks like. I guess supposedly teams with he teams with Brutus Magnus.
Holy fuck, man. That was
they have
inspired.
He's teaming with Brutus Magnus to fucking wrestle on Explosion.
Oh,
God
fuck.
damn.
Wait,
There's no-
London Brawling finisher? That was their team name, London Brawling.
Holy shit. What was their finish?
Let's see. All right, I'm clicking on it.
Okay.
All right, so sidewalk slam hold from Magnus. Desmond Wolfe hits the ropes. Jumping knee.
Okay. And then what?
Jumping
Sidewalk
knee.
slam?
Sidewalk slam.
Dude.
Dude. Fuck you, man. You're telling me Nigel McGuinness came up with the sidewalk slam tag team finisher?
Who did they
You're
do
going
it
to
to?
fucking hell, man. What the fuck? Damn it.
More matches with the Pope are coming, by the way, though, just so you know.
Yeah, of course. This is like the biggest feud of his career, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Anyways, London Brawling. All right, so Kurt Angle Town Hall. Speaking of Kurt Angle,
So the cage is set up. We're all ready for the main event. They're talking about the cage, how, this is fucking sadistic and lockdown. Also, having a cage match before lockdown is also pretty crazy, but that's
a dumb idea. That's
whole
stupid.
different discussion for that. Yeah, sure. Especially this cage match.
The
this
whole
cage
draw
match
of the
is
pay-per-view
not-
so you can see a cage match.
for all the matches.
Every match is a cage, yeah. And it's like this. It's not like this one is gonna make me be like, oh wow, I can't wait to see more of these.
Yeah, I know, right?
Kurt Angle's music hits, and he's in a suit, and he comes up from the ground, and he's very stoic, and it made me laugh.
Kurt Angle, I don't know. The first thing I noticed, I don't know about you guys, the first thing I fucking noticed here
His eyes,
is this big ass dog tag.
dude, it is gigantic.
So Kurt Angle
is
is here
crazy.
to talk about Ken Anderson and how Anderson. Ken Anderson has said that he is just as good as Kurt Angle. Well, Kurt Angle reminds Kurt Anderson that he's a freaking Olympic gold medalist and he has the backing of 500 troops in the U.S. Navy SEALs.
You disrespect the troops, and I'll fucking kill you.
You
in
see this
lockdown.
dog tag? These are from the very same troops that see Sting versus Vampiro Human Torch match every day of their goddamn lives.
John McCain gave me this dog tag.
Do you understand what I'm
Personally.
saying? On the back, I have Vampiro and Sting's signature. You understand?
And Steve.
Well, Ken Anderson comes out and says,
Anderson.
Triple H
Pro
and
wrestling is
Sting.
real. People are
He's in a
fake.
shirt, dude. He's in the Pro Wrestling Is Real People Are Fake shirt. I explained this to Deb, and she said, "I'm like super disappointed that you know that."
Yeah, come on, man.
said,
It's
yeah,
a quote
me
by him.
too.
It says it on the shirt, Mr. Anderson.
How's your lips, The Rock? Dude, I've been ever since we talked about him on the last TN episode of how he's LA Knight is just the same guy.
Yeah.
I've been seeing that around.
Oh, have you?
I think we unlocked that in people's brains.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Let me talk to you, asshole. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ken Anderson says,
Anderson.
This feud has been 50-50. The booking has just been 50-50. It can't be this anymore. Anderson says, before lockdown, we are going to have another fucking match.
Yes.
It's going to be a ladder match.
So by the way, as he's talking, it keeps zooming in on Kurt's bloodshot eyes, and then also Anderson is chomping gum crazy because Triple H wouldn't let him.
You had to remember, Triple H's not going to let this guy do that. You know what I'm saying? He's not
Yeah.
going to do that one.
Anderson said TNA decides to put us in the cage so we can settle our differences. Let me tell you something. Let me
Let me tell you something. Yeah.
He said Eric Bischoff sanctioned a ladder match with us, and he takes forever to fucking say it's a ladder match too. Yeah.
He had like a grand promo in his head, and then like he had all the right pieces, but he also accidentally picked up another puzzle and added the pieces to it too.
Dude, he was trying to like make it dramatic by like explaining it slowly, and it just made it worse.
The ladder match will have a key that will open up the steel cage at lockdown.
Why?
So someone has key cheese.
Yeah, like, okay, you get because Kurt says the only way to win is to leave the cage. So that's the step for this match. So the winner of the ladder match gets the key to open the door. Who fucking cares?
Well, Ken Anderson, asshole.
And you're right, dude. The way he talks, like, you can't take anything serious. Like, how do you have a blood feud with this guy?
No,
Dude, I love the
way.
way he talks to. It's like super like Jim
Dane Cook.
Carrey, Dane Cook. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jim Carrey. Like the way he goes back and forth. The ladder match will have a key that will open the steel cage, asshole, at lockdown. That's exactly. Pro wrestling is real.
Dude, that match with him and Anderson is 20 minutes, by the way.
Holy.
The steel cage match.
I know that shit was a banger. I remember Ken Anderson walking around with the Jeff Hardy belt. That's like my biggest reminder of Ken
I
Anderson.
love
as
that
TNA.
fucking era. That is so
That's
fucking.
fucked up, bro.
In my head, for some reason, that he cut the promo about chewing gum with the Jeff Hardy title.
It is on his first day.
I swear to God, he did. Ken Anderson chewing gum. I don't know if you can find that or anything.
I swear the chewing isn't the
He
chewing
did.
gum promo?
He had
Wait,
the TNA
what?
title on in this shit. Yeah, check this
What?
out.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
check
his
this
debut
out.
promo.
I
Oh
gotta
my
see this.
god!
With Jeff Hardy title. January 13th Impact.
Dude, the asshole shit just makes it even better.
Asshole shirt. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Dude, this was a pivotal TNA point for me. I don't know
I
why.
see.
Yeah, because it was so
This
funny. I'd
changed
never
your
forget
life,
it.
bro.
Yeah, Ken Anderson with Jeff Hardy belt chewing gum. 2010
Yeah, well-
me also loved people shitting on Triple H.
Well, I think we all did. We all wanted another war. It was just, you know.
That shit was awesome. Anybody shits on Triple H, I'm like, yeah, let's go. Fucking get his ass. So, Ken Anderson says, Kurt Angle, you're a better guy. But guess what, buddy? Nice guys finish last.
Yes, of course. He's may the best man win, and you know you're the better man will not win because Kurt, you're the better man, and yeah, as James said, nice guys always finish last. And
There's a
thank
lot more to
God-
that. And I know
yeah.
you wrote it down, but god damn, if he doesn't
Dude.
go on for 20 minutes at the end here about the better
Dude,
guy.
he says, yeah, I did write it down because I'm a fucking maniac. Yeah, the better man will not win. You're a better man. You're a better father, better son, better role model for the youth of America. Kurt's a nice guy, isn't he? Well, nice guys always finish last. And thank God, I'm an asshole. It zooms in on Kurt's emotionless face with his bloodshot eyes.
Dog tag from the Human
Dog
Torch
tag that
match.
Suit.
Human Torch Watcher.
Unbelievable, man.
Yeah, the band come out here and make their entrance. Kurt Angle walks up the ramp and he looks at Kevin Nash and they too sweet.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Main event mafia for life.
I guess so. M.E.M.
So now it's time for the main event. The band versus Eric Young, Jeff Hardy, and Rob Van Dam.
In a steel cage match, which is the main event, Jeff Hardy style. The Nash, Hall, and Six are out here. Six is crotch chopping on the ramp in a Bubba Army shirt. Anyway, Rob Van Dam,
Yeah.
Van Terminator.
What a beast.
This shit
He's
is
in
awesome,
great shape.
yeah.
He looks awesome here.
He does look awesome, and here's Jeff Hardy with underwear on his fucking face,
Crazy face paint.
Vader
thong,
style.
Spitting up water on his shirt. He's not even like spitting it out. He's just dribbling water down
Having a
his
seizure.
So
going on?
Eric Young's out here. He rushes the cage, but Six Pac slams the door in his face, and the band comes out and starts beating the shit out of him outside the cage.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Eric Young expected. The band was standing right at the door. He runs at it, and then it gets smashed into his head. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. He's dealing with
Dipshit.
Army D and Jeff Hardy. There's a lot going through his head right now.
Dude, well, speaking of that, fucking Six Pac, hits a spin kick that I swear gives RVD a fucking concussion. He kicks him right in his head. RVD drops like a sack of shit, and Six drops down, and like you can see he's checking on him to make sure he didn't kill him.
Oh, fuck.
He kicks him so fucking hard, man.
So the band gets RVD and Jeff Hardy in the cage, and then 6-Pac locks the door, and now they're beating him down 3-on-2.
Did he win the ladder match to get the key?
No one has the key, sadly, so no one can open that
He
door
stole it
anymore.
from Earl.
They all have to climb out.
Oh, fuck.
So 6-Pac goes for a Rana. Jeff Hardy stuffs him with a powerbomb, beast style. Just
That
fucking
was awesome.
straight into the floor.
That was a receipt for RVD.
RVD and Hardy start somehow beating up the band 2-on-3.
2-on-3. Yeah, RVD does the rolling thunder to Six, and Jeff does the leg drop to the balls, like in unison.
RVD climbs up as EY is climbing the outside of the cage to get in here. EY
Six
gets
is
to the
trying to stop
top.
him.
Yeah, EY gets to the top of the cage. 6-Pac cuts him off. RVD has 6-Pac now as he's climbed up and he has a hold of 6-Pac, and he literally just grabs him and then chucks him at the fucking floor.
2K23 animation.
Yeah, just get the fuck off the cage.
It just throws him back. Now all three of the band are out on the ground.
This is the 3 most gnarliest moves. The band asked for more money when they went backstage after this one. So
Thinks he got held up.
RVD hits a gnarly fucking 5-star on Scott Hall, and I'm pretty sure he hit a 6-Pac with it too.
Yeah, he definitely was trying to fucking hurt somebody. It was a receipt.
And Jeff Hardy hits a swanton right on Kevin Nash's head. He hits
Dude,
it right on
that
his
is so
fucking head.
fucked up. That's the most fucked up swanton ever. Right on Kevin Nash's nose. This is disgusting.
Eric Young, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, do you think they didn't know, like, who? Because they were all like laying kind of sprawled out. They weren't really in anywhere perfect. Like, do you think they got confused on who they were supposed to hit, so they just went?
Well, RVD had to jump over 6-Pac to get to Scott Hall. They didn't think about that at all when they set this up.
Jeff Hardy was just fucked up.
Jeff Hardy just said, "Here we go." EY is at the top of the cage, and he fucking jumps off and hits an elbow drop off the top of the cage to 6-Pac. Huge TNA
awesome.
chance. Finally, this place is
elbow, yeah.
fucking, they're going nuts, man. This is awesome.
That was fucking awesome.
And EY, Hardy, and RVD win.
Yeah, EY and Jeff pinned Six, and RVD pins Scott Hall.
What is
And
going
somehow
on?
Eric Young is bleeding, by the way. I'm not sure why.
He probably hit a guitar by accident. Sorry.
He tried to low blow the cage.
So backstage, because that's not the end here.
No, yeah, Tenay on commentary, there's like, you know, the boys are fucking celebrating. Tenay says, oh, Christy Hemme is standing by with the monster Abyss, and he's going to reveal his first teammate for Team Hogan at Lethal Lockdown.
Fucking red and yellow Abyss is backstage with Christy Hemme. Let me tell you something, Christy.
As a captain of Team Hogan, dude. What the fuck?
He's got his little ring on.
Yeah, he's representing Hulkamania and all the Hulkamaniacs, and he's just bouncing on it. He's just bouncing
Dude,
on
it's unreal, bro.
He's fucking
look at
twirling
him.
on
Just
it.
shaboing boing all in his mouth.
He said he'll do anything to ensure that total annihilation of Team Flair, especially its Captain Sting. You know, one time you mentored me and you carried me through some of the toughest times of my life, like when my dad shot my mom and then I shot
then
my
I
dad.
shot her, and then everyone else shot her, and then we never talked about it again. And then we had that shitty last rights match.
Yeah, my brother died. I killed him and sent him to heaven.
Well, where's my dad, James Mitchell? Or maybe he's not.
I always like the last rights match where you send your opponent to heaven.
That's very nice of you.
Macho's not there, I'll tell you that much.
No fucking way. No
Macho T
fucking
is in
way.
hell.
Yeah.
He says there's going to be 3 other members of Team Hogan, and those 3 chosen warriors must be hungry. Wake up! They must be bloodthirsty and have an axe to grind. And I've made my selection for the 2nd member of Team Hogan, and I talked to the Hulkster, and he's given me his approval. And Christy says, "Oh, who is it? Who is it?" And Jeff Jarrett comes in. He says, "Oh, Christy, isn't this business crazy?" And
Keep playing,
Jeff Jarrett
Christy. Keep Jeff Hardy's music on. I got a hell of a promo to cut. Keep that fucking music running.
modest.
Dude, it's all gone here. Impact Zone. Come on with it.
Jarrett says, now that the Hulkster has my respect, I'm proud to be on his team in Flair. You want to get involved in my matches? Well, I'm going to start getting involved in yours at Lockdown. And I'm going to, April 18th, I'm blowing it all off in St. Louis.
Come on, everybody. Come on.
Jeff is moonsaulted off the cage at this point.
Come on!
Abyss says, your move, Nature Boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the Monster Abyss, Jeff Jarrett, and Team Hogan run wild on you? And he does the point, and I fucking hate this.
What a great segment.
What a terrific audience. And then we go back and to show RVD, Hardy, and Eric Young celebrating with the crowd. They did escape the cage. They escaped the cage, by the way.
Modest. Yeah, hell yeah, they did.
At the top.
Come on,
Past
two
the top,
and at the top. Don't you
Jeff
forget.
was definitely past the top here.
Yeah.
He was
over the top.
Yeah. What a
God
beast.
damn.
All right.
Yeah, man. Unbelievable. What a strange.
Raw had a Jack Swagger main event.
Okay, can you please tell me what Raw had?
Yeah, what was going on there?
All right, we started off here. We had Christian and Ted DiBiase in a Legends Lumberjack match. It went 3 minutes somehow.
Holy shit.
Wait, Ted DiBiase Jr.?
It links to Ted DiBiase. It just says Ted DiBiase, but it links to Ted DiBiase.
Sure. Well,
Jr.
they dropped a junior for him too, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, that doesn't make any sense. All right, so
no, it does not.
Beth Phoenix, Mickie James, Gail Kim, Eve Torres, and Kelly Kelly defeated Vicky Guerrero, Team Lay Cool, Maurice, and Alicia Fox.
This has to go 3,
in
right?
17 seconds.
What?
What? How's that fucking possible?
17 seconds?
I thought 3 was giving him I was like, oh, maybe it'll be 5.
You're being real generous with that 3, Johnny.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
17 fucking seconds.
17 seconds. We got to be getting close to Gail Kim saying, fuck all this.
Yeah, she rolls out of Battle Royal soon. Hell yeah.
Yeah. We got to remember we're in the guest host era of Raw, so we got the goddamn
who's the guest host?
Clark Duke and Rob Cord Dry.
Hot Tub Time Sheet.
Hot Tub Time Sheet, guys. Yeah, Teddy.
Okay.
That's right. And
That
they
was a good
booked
movie, by the way.
themselves,
Good movie.
of course, they booked themselves in a hot tub match with the Divas.
That's why with 17 seconds, they all got in the hot tub.
DTF.
Yeah, that's real shit, DTF. Come on. We got the Hart Dynasty. They beat Big Show and The Miz by count out in 6 minutes.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so it's not a match, but the hosts enter a hot tub with 4 divas, claiming whoever stay in the longest is the winner. And then later in the show, they cut back to the hot tub, and the girls are not there, and it's just Mark Henry and Hornswoggle.
Based.
And then the main
Good
event
show.
is John Cena and Randy Orton versus Batista and Jack Swagger.
Wow, how the fuck did Jack Swagger get in there?
Sheamus knocked out somebody with a lead pipe. Triple H, it looks like. Bret Hart came out and said it felt good to beat Vince at WrestleMania. And then Show Miz comes out and they said they hate Bret Hart. And that's how the Hart Dynasty, I guess, came out there. And then Shawn Michaels had a farewell speech and he thanked many people, including Jesus Christ, Vince McMahon, Bret Hart, Triple H, Jim Ross, Jerry Lawler, the fans, and the TV crew. That's it.
He thanked me. Johnny, he thanked
nobody
me for
else.
cheering for all these years.
Good.
And then he got a hug from Triple H, who placed the DX glow sticks at Shawn's feet. And it writes here as a memorial, which is nuts.
Glow sticks at their feet.
Wait, I guess I never realized that. I guess until Shawn came back and wrestled. But Bret and Shawn's last matches were on the same show?
Yeah, I guess they do a lot.
Oh, wow.
This is why they made Shawn retire, because they had to beat TNA.
Well, he died. It was a memorial.
They show a bunch of clips apparently through the show of like Undertaker and the Rockers debut and all that shit. And when he buried Marty Jannetty and he got fired. He should have shown the one where he took the European title off the British Bulldog and told him to eat shit.
He got beat up by the Navy and the Army.
Where he got his ass kicked by the Navy SEALs. How about the one where he buried Vader big style and then Vader went and won the Triple Crown or something?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.